Namaste and welcome to our Quiet the Mind Yoga for Inner Stillness class. In today's session, we'll use long-held postures to settle the body and the mind. Let's begin by coming into a comfortable seated position. Rest the hands on the knees or in your lap. Gently float the eyes closed and simply observe your breath. There's no need to change it. Just bring the awareness to the breath. Notice the quality, the depth, the texture, and allow your mind to become absorbed in noticing the in and out breaths. Throughout our practice this evening, I'd like you to continue to bring your mind back to this steady rhythm of breath. Let's float the eyes open and come into our first posture, seated bound angle. If you have a block close by, you can place that a few inches in front of the feet. Soles of the feet will touch. Pull the heels in as close as you can toward the body. Let the knees fall open wide. And keeping length in the spine, begin to hinge forward at the hips. You might find that your head doesn't reach the block. That's okay. You can stack two blocks on top of one another, or simply take a few breaths and allow the body to make its way into this shape. You might find that you can move deeper after a few breaths. Eventually, I'd like you to rest your forehead on a block. As you settle into this bound angle pose, relax your shoulders. Know that there's no need to force the stretch. Simply let gravity guide you. Close your eyes. Tune into your breath. With each inhale, invite space into your mind. With each exhale, release any lingering tension. And when thoughts arise, simply acknowledge them and let them drift away like ripples on a still lake. On your next breath, begin to rise back up. we'll turn to face the top of the mat, extending the left leg long and taking the right sole of the foot, placing that to the inside of the left thigh, coming into Janu Sirshasana, single leg forward fold. Let's extend the arms overhead. On an exhale, reach down and clasp the ankle, the shin, or the foot, whatever's accessible. Take a few breaths. Allow your body to gently move into this shape. Let go of any need to reach or push. This is not about how deep you go, but about how present you can be. Soften your jaw, soften your shoulders, and soften your grip on this moment. Just allow that breath to be a steady anchor as you rest here, unhurried. Our thoughts often feel like a constant stream with one idea leading to another. They keep us in a state of mental activity, even when what we really need is deep rest. So use this opportunity, use each posture as an invitation to be mindful, to slow the fluctuations of the mind, and to allow space for stillness and peace to emerge. On your next breath in, begin to lengthen your spine and rise back into a seat. Extend the right arm up and around behind you, placing the palm close to the tailbone. On an inhale, lift the hips, pressing those forward as you reach the left arm overhead, and then replace the hips. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, sink down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, come back down to the sit bones. And let's come into our second side. This time, right leg extends long. Left sole of the foot will come to the right inner thigh. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead. And as you exhale, reach down and clasp the ankle, the shin, or the foot. As you move into the pose, notice any resistance, whether it's physical tension or mental restlessness. And instead of fighting it, just simply observe. Through breath and presence, we can soften into this moment, inviting a deep sense of calm. As you inhale, rise back up. Take the left arm up and around. On your next breath in, press the hips forward as you reach the right arm overhead. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the right arm. Exhale, lower. And one more time. Inhale, reach, extend. Exhale to lower. Let's turn to face forward. We'll come onto our hands and knees, preparing for Gaumugasana. So another little hip opener here. Let's take that left knee, place it in front of the right. Extend the feet out to the sides, flexing the toes, making sure the knees are stacked one on top of the other. Ground both sit bones down to the earth. And if you find that the sit bones are not touching, you can always take a blanket, roll it, and just press it right underneath the sit bones. On an exhale, you can walk the hands forward, finding the block, placing that underneath the forehead. As you breathe in, very gently begin to rise back up out of this pose. Know that you've been in this position for a few minutes, so release gently, softly, without any rush. We're very simply going to come onto the other side, so just change the cross of the knees, this time placing right knee on top of the left, perhaps shifting onto the hands and the knees to stack the knees. Bring the feet into line with one another, flexing the toes. Ground the sit bones to the earth. Take a deep breath in, and then begin to walk yourself forward, noticing where you feel the sensation. Maybe it's in the hips, maybe the shoulders or the spine. Just notice the sensation and meet it with breath. Use that breath to soften the edges of sensation. And then as you're ready, let the stillness of your body invite stillness into your thoughts. On your next breath in, gently begin to walk yourself back up. Set the block to the side. Extend the legs out in front of you. And from here, we'll softly bend the knees and make our way onto our backs. Once you've arrived on your back, hug the knees into your chest. We'll be moving into a spinal twist. Extend the arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Shift the hips over to the right and drop the knees to the left. In these longer held yin postures, I like to stack the hips one on top of the other. So you might need to make some adjustments there to do that for yourself, but generally that's going to feel much nicer on the low back. Extend the right arm out to the right. Let your gaze follow the right fingertips. Use the left hand and press it against the knees for a little leverage. As you rest here, think of wringing out the tensions of the day, both physically and mentally. Let your shoulders be heavy and your breath be steady. With each exhale, feel yourself unwinding, releasing anything that no longer serves you. Let the twist take away the weight of the day. As you inhale, draw the knees back to center, and we'll take our twist to the opposite side. This time, shift the hips to the left and the knees to the right, taking the time to stack the hips. Extend the left arm out to the left, allowing the gaze to follow the left fingertips. Right hand can rest gently on the knees. As you reach through that left arm, feel the left side of the body open, creating space for deeper breath. Then picture your breath moving like a gentle wave along your ribs, expanding, softening. Let go of any tightness, any gripping. Can you simply allow yourself to be here in this moment, exactly as it is, without the need to change anything? On your next breath in, gently come out of the posture. Bring the soles of the feet to touch and allow the knees to open wide. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. This is the shape of surrender. The heart is open, the hips are relaxed. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be. Simply let your breath slow naturally, like waves lapping at the shore. Feel the quiet settling in, filling all the spaces between your thoughts. Now let's release the hands. Bring the knees up. Slide the legs long onto your mat and come into our final resting pose, Savasana. There's nothing left to do, nowhere to be. Simply rest. Allow your body to be heavy. Let your breath be soft. If thoughts come, let them float by like leaves on a stream. You are the quiet observer, resting in the stillness beneath it all. Begin to deepen your breath. And as you slowly come back into the rest of your evening, carry this sense of quiet with you. The mind will always seek movement, but within you there's a place of deep calm, a space untouched by the noise of the world. You can return here anytime, simply by pausing, breathing, and listening. Bring your hands to your heart, honoring the peace you've cultivated. Thank you for showing up, for choosing stillness in a world that moves so fast. Take one final deep breath in and let it go. Sweet dreams, yogis. Namaste.